You are listening to Session/Episode 68 of Primordial Harmony, a retelling of the classic Elemental Evil story in the Dungeons & Dragons multiverse. My name is Michael, I run this, and tonight, this is a recording that you're hearing over, because, well, things went wrong. Tonight we have Delia, who's played by Cinna, Hum, the Gnome Bard, played by Kitties, Tadias, the Aasimar Seeker, played by Miles, Illyria, the Wood Elf Ranger, played by Nyx, and Zachriel, the Fire Genasi Fighter, played by Zafin. When we last left the Excavators, the battle of the Temple of Eternal Flame rages on. The walls of stone erected from the power of Suni's spade cracked and fell to the cultists and ogres behind it. The hobgoblins stationed on the northern side of the temple found themselves thrust into the conflict. Under the command of Madik, and going only on the shouts of Yadik, they allied themselves with the Excavators. Acting quickly at seeing the wall fall, Illyria cast the Spike Growth spell, containing the combat in the northern hall. Meanwhile, out of sight, down the stairs in the Lava Forge room, Delia, Hum, a Salamander, and a Hellhound found themselves transfixed by a hypnotic pattern left by the Fire Prophet Vanifer, but were shaken out of it by Tadias, while Zachriel took to seeking out if Vanifer remained behind her wall of fire. He would find that she was not there. The Salamanders, now all lucid, took themselves and absconded from the battle to the chagrin of the party. However, even without them, the Excavators in the lava room, assisted by Stoneflame, saved the lumberjack Harry and finished off the remaining cultists in the vicinity. They would come to learn, sadly, that nearly every hobgoblin ally they had fell in a battle as they made their way up north. Illyria let the spikes in the floor fade, and the Razor Blast, angered by her, wickedly approached and committed an all-out assault, bringing her to an inch of unconsciousness. Tadias, not realizing the explosive death throes of the Razor Blast, sought out a retributive attack and slew the cultists, only for his armor to explode into sharp shrapnel, hitting all 5 of the Excavators and bringing down Illyria. Fortunately, Tadias had his use of healing hands and brought Illyria back from the brink as the rest of the party cleaned up the last of the opposition. Drained, exhausted, and sweaty from that battle, the Excavators, Stoneflame, and Madik, the last living hobgoblin, rested in the hallway. Torlier took his short-term residence in. They reflected on the battle and had to face one fact: Vanifer, the Prophet of Fire, was still alive. After some recuperation, the party learned from Stoneflame the likely location of Vanifer, the room with the red door. They pursued her. In the room, with the bellows linked to the walls with pipes, the Excavators and Stoneflame were accosted by 4 fire elementals that lived in the forges. They destroyed all but one, of which Zachriel, tapping into the memories and abilities of his newly discovered identity, Zaman Rule, turned a fire elemental to their side. After acquainting with Char, the party entered the red-painted door. Through a veil of darkness, they found Vanifer in a proper temple-like room, desperately besieging Imix for help. But as they approached, none came for her. In her desperation, Vanifer called upon the Elder Elemental Eye. This time, a ghastly, disembodied eye appeared. The party attacked. Despite her intense fighting spirit and the eye's attempts to possess Zachriel and then Stoneflame, she went down quickly, but it left the party completely tapped out. She left behind her dagger, a weapon that seemed to contain a spark of fire. Delia, with her keen sense of the arcane weave, felt it pull away from them, and with no more of her own power left, Tinderstrike achromatized into darkness and vanished. Tadias, ever the archaeologist, explored the room further, and with the assistance of Zachriel, found a secret passageway that led to what was once Vanifer's chambers, a cache of treasure to be found. The party headed back to the hall intersection and collected Madik and Torlier. They also collected the unfortunate remains of the hobgoblins and brought them to the surface, the way out led by Stoneflame. Upon reaching the surface, the Excavators would find that they were far and away from the sky-pierced peaks, for not only had they traveled into the Fire Temple, they had traveled under the remains of Scarlet Moon Hall in the Hills of Haze. We returned to the party breathing in the relatively cool and fresh air of the hazy hills, Zachriel already preparing a late lunch, before assisting the burial of Madok's mercenary allies. Modok stands over the laid-out corpses of his men and comrades, his expression somber. After Zachariel finishes preparing the meal for the group, he walks over to him. "I am sorry we could not save them." Zachariel breathes in, feeling a pang of sadness from Sunnis. "Let us prepare for them a burial. Stoneflame, Tadias!" The two other strong men gather. They then begin to prepare the bodies. Torlier watching, not wanting to burn the bodies with his touch. Modok, one by one, closes the eyes of his fallen brethren. He stands over one, pausing. He is breathing!" he shouts to the group. "Someone help!" Hum rushes over, using her bardic power to heal the hobgoblin man, who breathes deeply, opening his eyes. The party came to learn that this is Vardik. He stands and looks at his fallen comrades. He is silent, despondent. He looks at the group, wordless, and begins to, one by one, pick off pieces of broken armor and broken swords. He wears no gloves and has no container for them. In a gruff voice he says, "Are any of you a smith?" Torlier, watching curiously, says, "Aye?" "Can you forge me a new weapon and armor from this?" He shows the bundle of scrap metal. Sure, but I need a forge. I am loath to return to that accursed place below." Zachariel walks up to Vardik. "Don't worry," he says. "We'll take you with us to Forthstride, you and Modok, and you can build their new lives, and," he gestures to Torlier, "we'll get my man here a forge." Vardik nods. "In the meantime," Tadias says, approaching, "how about a bag for all that scrap?" He produces a burlap sack. Vardik nods and takes the bag. The next morning, the excavators awaken, new power washing over them. For those of you at home, they have leveled up to 9. In the middle of the hazy hills, the party decides to head south to get on the Silch Road and start making their way back to Forthstride and plan their next move. And now, back to the recording proper. Sorry, Joy.
Sorry, Joy.
Anyway, OBS. Alright, well, oh, I know why. It's because I had to unplug my microphone earlier. Alright, anyway. Horse, yes. So, you guys start making your way south at a normal gait.
What a great day.
Yeah, once you sort of leave this area, you see the blue sky. And actually when you find the road, when you reach the road, that is when the bomb drops, so to speak. We all know what's happening. And I'll repeat it again for the whole thing. Just gotta make this dramatic. Okay. So there is a message ascending that Zachariel gets, and that is Forthstride, and it's from Gordon. Forthstride is in peril. 1/4 of militia deserted. Gnolls within city walls. Akka and Chaos. Way shields recalled to assist. Citizens sheltered in place. Return ASAP.
I will respond to him. Do not worry, old friend. We're coming right away. Hold out. Protect them. I'll turn to everyone else. We have to go now. Forthstride's under attack. The Gnolls have breached the walls. A quarter of the guard has fled. And with that, Zachary will turn and start running.
Running. Okay. What do you all do? You see Zachriel. Zachriel says that, takes off.
Alaria and Valora go up running too.
We're gonna kick our heels into the horse and.
Oh, we're running! Wonderful! And Stoneflame just starts dashing.
Tadias, with a bit of kind of reflective pain from the last time he did one of these forced marches, sighs real deeply and starts following after them.
Okay, so you guys are basically jogging, running. Okay, so how we gotta figure out how this is gonna look. So you're not gonna sprint forever, right?
I'm not going to stop.
Delia is gonna, after a little while, shout after Zachriel and say, "You know this is madness. We're just gonna exhaust ourselves, and we won't be able to help."
If we don't get there quickly, everything will be gone.
Do we not have a spell that might help us get there faster?
I don't know magic.
Hum whispers into Delia's ear. How long does this horse last?
Only an hour, and I need 10 minutes to recast it.
Can you cast it while you're on the horse, and then just like swap to a different horse?
It doesn't say anything about not being able to do that.
You should be able to do that then, like water walk. Okay, so you start. Basically, you're at the quicken pace. So we'll just take a step back. So is Zachriel? Is there any chance of Zachriel being convinced to not just continually run?
I mean, unless there's another option.
I mean, that's you guys.
I got nothing for you, man. I'm a dude with legs.
Yeah, I don't have anything either.
I'm a bard. We can play music.
Hell yeah. Play music while we run.
I'm playing the best traveling music ever.
Meanwhile,
Play that Benny Hill music.
Twirlier is like lagging behind because he's a dwarf.
How many is there of us all?
So there's the party 5, Valora 6, Twirlier 7, Stoneflame 8, and then the 2 hobgoblins 10. There's 10 of you.
Okay, one of my spells is conjure animals.
Okay.
Can I conjure? I don't know what's fast.
Horses?
Horses. Hold on. We're gonna.
Wait, you can summon X-Beaks? No. You're better off. You're better off with horses.
You're better off with horses, but I need to.
But you have the power of chickens in you.
If Illyria is gonna summon horses, I can. Well, actually, never mind. I was gonna say I could let Zachriel take the Phantom Steed because the Phantom Steed has a speed of 100 feet, but it would just disappear after an hour.
Okay, so you can summon up to 8 riding horses?
But Torlair can't ride one because he'll burn it. Right?
Nope.
Remember, Valoris doesn't need to ride any.
Oh, no, Valora doesn't need to ride any. Torlier says, so I'm guessing this is being deliberated, like, as you're not dashing, but, like, you know, kind of trotting, jogging.
Well, like, if they stop to, like, think about an idea, I would stop momentarily, but I'm very antsy.
Sure. Okay. So, Torlier would say, Alright. Seems that your new home is in danger. Why don't you go? I'll follow this road. Not sure how they'll react to me, and if I run into those flame cultists again, I might be in trouble, but I'm sure
No. We'll just listen. We'll make haste to Tolminer and see if we can get a cart with some horses, and then we'll continue on.
Right? I mean, I'm better at keeping up with you as it is. I'm a smith, not a marathoning warrior.
You're right.
It seems that this is vital to you, Zaman. You may make haste. I'll find you.
Just follow the road. When you get to Tolmir, there's a gnome there. He's a friend of ours.
He nods.
He's a friend, right?
I'm pretty sure
Okay.
you guys
He's a
left on
friend.
good terms, yeah.
He likes smaller people, perhaps.
He creates things. He makes things.
I see. Alright. Well then, have at it. I'll see you later.
All right. Take care.
And then, I guess everybody gets on bareback on these, horses that Illyria summons. And how long do they last? They last for just an hour, don't they? But they're horses. They're riding horses. So I gotta figure out how to parse this.
Math. Everybody do.
So like, 'cause obviously, you don't have to worry about exhausting the horses. How many third level spell slots does Illyria have?
Should be two if she's half.
Wow. A horse can run 55 miles an hour. We're gonna have
That
to,
seems.
we'll have to make that a little
Wrong.
slower because you do not have saddles for these.
Yeah.
Except for me and Hum.
Right.
How much
so
groin
it's-
damage do Zachariel and I take?
Oh man, it's also bad. You're not even you have to like bend over and like grasp onto it for dear life because you don't have a saddle. You're basically hugging the neck of this horse as it runs.
Can I take some rope and put it in the horse's mouth? And
Yeah, it'll do
Hold on to
whatever
that.
it'll do whatever Illyria wants it to do. So, as long as Illyria agrees, anything goes.
Yeah, sure.
just kind of like makeshift reins.
Makeshift reins, giving it to everybody. And that whole process doesn't take that long. So I'm gonna say that you can cover another 2 slots. Another couple of hours. You can get to with that whole process. So the party mad dash gallops, and within 2 hours they make it to here with the wind, basically getting tears in their eyes. But at this point, Illyria cannot summon them anymore, and they start to slowly disappear from underneath you, and you're without mounts now, except for Delia, who can just keep recasting Find Steed or summon or Phantom Steed rather. Now what, gang? It's still the 20th actually, but you're without mounts. And it's about, actually not that far into the day. 2 hours. It's about noon.
I'm just going to continue forward at a brisk pace unless Zachariel starts going faster.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. He wants to sprint, but he has been cautioned.
You guys
So-
trot. So it's about another 4 hours. How far can you guys make? Going at the fast pace. 15 more miles. So you'd make it just to the bridge, I'll say, where the river where the river, the Tudera River starts to go into the forest, that one fork of it. And you guys are starting to feel a little bit tired. But do you press on?
I feel like we have to.
We have to press on. Everyone is in danger. Gizo, your family, Tadias, Aurelia, your home, Delia, all your classmates.
Just as you mentioned Illyria's home, you see a hawk that's flying toward you guys. A hawk moves toward, slowly flutters and starts to move toward Illyria.
I guess I put my arm out.
Lands
let
on
it
your
land
arm.
there.
Lands right on your arm, and you see a little note attached to it.
Okay, I take the note and I read it. Trying to read it as we're running.
Trying to read it as like you're dashing, and the like with the bird like doesn't like being rocked, so it just kind of like gets off and just flutters next to you.
I guess seeing this, we'd probably come to a stop just so she can catch her breath and read the note.
I wouldn't mind a break too, so I just. What did you say?
I sent you a DM. Thanks.
Okay, she reads it. She pretty much falls down to her knees and she's like, no, this couldn't have come at a worse time.
Read us the goddamn note.
I am to go to my father. He is dying. I need to go to him.
Where is that?
Back in my homeland.
Like,
Where is that?
Forthstride's my home.
Forthstride?
Is your father in Forthstride?
Lyria, your father's dying. We have to press on.
He's not on Forthstride. He's back home, my homeland.
Where is that?
really establish it, but it's like regions away.
Yes.
All right. Well, in order to get to your father, we have to go to Forthstride. Fix that so we can get passage to where your father is. Or we can get you passage there, whichever you prefer.
Let's just keep running and I'll figure out what to do.
Perhaps there's another airship. Who knows?
Alright, so
On that note, she just keeps running, trying to figure out what to do.
Cars Tomer. So it's still let's see the time of day. It's summer, so the sun is not set. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Another 12 miles to Tomer. Press on at the hour, 4 miles. It'll take you 3 hours to get to Tomer. So how I guess we're gonna do this. All right, so 4 miles in the fast-paced. Is that 4 miles? I think blocked it. Yeah. Okay. So I need everybody to make exhaustion checks. That's Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. I thought.
Are Delia and Hum having to do that, seeing that they've been on the back of a horse all day?
It's a good question because you guys have still been like traveling.
Maybe they can have a plus to
Didn't
it.
mean to do advantage.
Yeah, I'll let you guys do it with advantage.
I would like to steal my resolve.
Gets tired.
Can I use that for this?
You pass.
Yeah.
The DC is 10.
Oh, okay.
But you take a level of exhaustion, fortunately. Okay. You guys press on for another hour, getting to be about 4 miles outside of Tomer. The sun starts to sink a bit more. It's about 5 in the afternoon. Give me another con save.
Bad memories.
Way to go, guys. Ooh. So Lyria and Hum have a level of exhaustion. Do you press
Could've been
on?
worse.
Do you press on to Tomer?
I press.
Area does.
Okay. You guys get into Tomer at about 6 in the evening. Sun still hasn't set, as it is getting close to summer, but it is near the horizon. Give me another round of con saves. DC is actually 1, 2, 3, so 13, I think. Yeah.
I would like to steal my resolve.
You may steal your resolve. What is? Oh, is that Indomitable?
Indomitable.
All right. Delia takes a level of exhaustion. So,
I falter slightly.
So Illyria, Delia, and Hum have a level of exhaustion. I think there's a space on your sheet to add that, but you make it into Tomerer. You make it into Tomerer. Let me actually take you to Tomerer.
I run straight for the way shield station.
I see nowhere on the sheet to mark it off.
Should
It's
be right below your hit
underneath
die.
There's an option to make it happen.
I think it's on like the settings. You can add it to your sheet. I don't know if it's there by default. But with one, you just have disadvantage on all of your ability checks.
Yeah. That means perception, too, which goes down. Hold on, I gotta get your tokens onto this. You walk into Tomerer, and just bring the map to it. You guys can ping where you are. So, as you guys walk into Tomerer, you don't really see that much activity. It looks like people are starting to head home. And as you start to make your way through the big road, you look to your left, and you can see that there's a small foundation where the fort used to be, and it looks like some construction has happened. But Zachriel, you go straight to the way shields.
Yeah.
And what you find there is find a couple of things there as everyone kind of gets behind you. The door's locked. And there is a note that says, Way shields consolidated in Forthstride.
Shit.
And there's there is an elf standing next to the thing, and he kind of like jumps a little bit, and he looks at you, and he looks at the whole party, and says, "Are you?" He kind of looks. "Are you Zachriel?"
Yes, I am.
"Goodness, man, you look like hell."
I just ran all day.
And he says, "And you're Tadias, and you're Delia, Hum, Illyria." "Oh, perfect." And he kind of like takes a look to his so he's facing like this direction, and he looks towards the tree line, and anyone who follows his gaze looks to the tree line, and it looks like there's a cloud above the forest. He gets a dark look on his face. He says, hopefully I pronounce this right for your sake. I'll put it in chat. He says, "My name is Rairden. I am of the same order as oh shit, what was his name? Same order as Randir. We need help."
Jesus, everyone needs help.
Jesus.
I can only request your help, but if there is, I see the sign here. If there are pressing matters, then
Forthstride's under attack. Do you have a cart? A horse?
No.
Magic?
You also, the map key is in the journal, but just to remind you, here is a horse stable, and you actually would have seen a few horses inside.
We've got the gold, we can just buy some.
Yes. I'm sorry, we'll come back.
Alright, well, thank you. Stoneflame is just like, "This has been a wonderful jog. I feel great."
I'm glad you did.
So, do you guys go to the stable?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Raridan? Raridan.
Yes.
There's a man coming behind us. He's an elemental. He looks kind of like a flaming dwarf. He may be able to aid you. Please do not let the civilians here attack him.
Okay.
He's a good man.
I will, thank you.
His name is Torlir.
Yes. I'll see if he can help. Perhaps he can corral the flames.
Tell him you're a friend of Zaman Rule.
I will do this. Thank you. So as you guys get to the stables, you see what looks like a stable hand starting to put things up, starting to close the little stalls that horses stay in. And he sees you all kind of badger in and see how you look like hell, and he says, "You look like you've been running all day."
Yeah.
We're
You
in
have any
need
horses
of
for sale?
Well, I can go get my boss who owns the place.
Oh, this is urgent. This is official issue business.
Oh. Well, they did all pack up suddenly. I suppose I can make transactions. I mean, he's only... My boss is only... He lives in the small village just down the street. If you want to convince him, you'll have to roll a persuasion check.
Listen, man. There's an entire city of people under threat right now. They're probably dying as we speak. Could you please just give us
it's
a
a
whole...
matter of it's a matter of life and death. If you wouldn't mind, please help us. There are children in there.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage, Hum. says, seems like there's a lot of you. You'll clear me out. He blinks for a moment. How many people?
Having no horse and gold is a lot better than having lots of horses and no gold.
He starts
I tell you what,
blinking as he makes his calculations.
we'll buy the horses, and when we come back, we'll sell them back to you at half cost.
Sure. I'm sure my boss will be fine with that, I think.
Damn negotiation.
5, 2, 7,
He doesn't care.
and Stoneflame. So you guys need 8 horses. Actually, no. 6 horses. Because Delia can do the thing.
Yeah, I can.
Let me just write this down. 450 gold. Pretty sure you guys can swing it. I haven't really checked your thing in a while. But
How much gold do you guys have?
I have 26 pieces.
I have 60.
I have 198.
75 plus 174 silver.
You guys also have platinums in the party fund. I think. Unless you already divvied that out.
I believe so.
This is not up to date.
It's all been divvied out.
What about the
That was the
treasure?
other-
The treasure from Vanifer's place.
I did not divvy that.
Oh, how much did you want?
Oh, it's 432 gold pieces.
And you got all.
If we go down,
You got all that silver too.
we have plenty.
I did not plan to clean you guys out that fast, but I'm kind of happy it's working out this way because it makes money mean something. So the silver actually adds up to 100 gold, so you can just use that to make up the difference with the gold pieces.
All right.
Oh geez, okay, lots of... okay, let me get the box. Okay, this one, he starts naming them. You guys can figure that out on your own, what their names are. So you guys have riding horses with bit and bridle. And you guys spend no time in Tomerer and take off?
I mean, that's my mindset. I don't know what everyone...
I mean, I don't have much of an option.
Alright.
Ilaria stops in Tomer as we're all taking off. And she stops in Tomer and just turns around and rides the other way.
Delia will ride after her and ask her, Illyria, where are you going?
My family. My father, he's dying. I need to get to him. I will return to you guys, I promise. And she just keeps going.
Delia kind of looks back at everyone and then back at Illyria.
Well, I feel like Hum is still behind Illyria on the horse. Not Illyria, but Delia. And she says, we have to go to Forthstride. Let Illyria do as she has to. Let's go.
I'll start headed back to the rest of the party then.
As we start heading off, I'm gonna send you Darnik to land on Illyria's shoulder. You don't die on us while you're gone. We'll be back.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna send you Darnik to be with Illyria.
Okay. And Illyria, perhaps temporarily, leaves the party.
Can I send a message with Eudonic?
No, but you can like hold up a thing to it. Here, take a look at this piece of paper, Darnik. Maybe right now someone happens to be looking at it. That's about the best you can do. Sorry.
How hard are you going to push these horses?
It ain't gonna be pretty.
It's not gonna be good. Any animal rights activists in the chat?
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. They're just going to have to take what they take.
All right.
Better get so many oats later. So many.
All the apples.
Well, the good news is horses are still pretty fast, and I'm not going to use their... I'm not really relying on their stats. You know, they have like a... speed. Riding horses speed. 60 feet. Oh, shit. Okay. I don't want to do that calculation. But horses can get up to 55 miles an hour. But because of, you gotta kind of like keep them in line and stuff, we're gonna make that 30 miles an hour as you guys push these guys. And so the sun is way behind it's twilight. It's twilight as you guys make it up the road, and you guys see Forthstride coming toward you in the distance. But as you near it, you also near the path to Zachriel's house. You know how it comes off of the main road and goes toward his place.
I feel like that's where Zachriel's headed no matter what.
You tell me.
Hey, you're not wrong.
All right.
He might need us. I'm following him.
You take a hard left, and you start to make your way up the road. It's not even that. It's not. Actually, no. You tell me how far from the main road is his house?
It's within like walking distance. It's not far. Maybe like 15 minutes outside of the town.
Well, no. I mean, what I'm asking is how far
Like
is it
off the road?
Yeah, off the road. Yeah. Is it visible from the road, from the main road?
Yeah, you can see it from the road.
Okay. Well, through the twilight, the dim light, right as you make that hard left turn and like really look at your house, you can see immediately 3 figures in front of the porch. And I need to do something real quick with Nyx. Hey, okay, so here's what's happening. Actually, I'm gonna make sure that okay. Alright, so, Vox, in my mind, has, taken a sort of mission from, Gordon. So here's the thing. Zachariel's family is actually perfectly fine, and they're in, Gordon's house. But Gordon has asked Vox to help clear out their house, which has been infested by gnolls.
Okay.
So give me a second. I'm going to drag you to the battle map page with all that good stuff. As soon as I figure it out. Let me drag Nux onto the page. And by drag, I mean I'm going to have to copy it. You shouldn't be able to see anything. Token's not there yet. Give me a second.
Well, I'm seeing things because I think Valeria is there.
Oh, okay, right. Oh yeah, okay, I need to get rid of that. Illyria's not there. Now it should be dark. Unless you have sight through something else. It doesn't matter. Let me get Vox from the character token page. I put her thing, her alternate appearance into the token. So do you know how to flip a token?
No, I don't.
Okay, so it should be on the page now. I'm gonna put it down here. Actually, no, you're not even there. So where you're gonna be is like, you're gonna be sort of hiding over here, scouting them out. That's how I imagine it. You good with that?
I do not see that.
Oh, probably because I didn't give this token sight. And I gave you dark vision. Not only that, but you're on the GM layer. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, so kind of sneaking through there. This like is a window, the blue thing. So and this is a window. So I would say that I'll cue you when they make it into like the big house area, and start like getting into the scrum, and then you can like burst in and be like all badass and shit. And what I would say was that you were trying to pick them off, but they got wise and you had to like lay low for a bit. But obviously, because there's so many dudes, you didn't want to go in there alone. But with the excavators coming in and kicking ass, you hop in and help with the fight. That sound good?
That sounds good.
Alrighty. Alright.
WB.
WB, kids, WB yourself. That's an esoteric reference. Alright, so as you near closer, and for my sake, can you say you dismount your horses like a few hundred feet away?
Yeah, sure.
Or at least 60 feet away?
60 feet.
Alright. As you near and you dismount your horses, you see these figures in front of the house, and you see a fourth, smaller figure with black fur and 4 legs. And you can see this poor creature trembling as Noel kind of nudges it with his foot. Realize it's Dante.
Oh no!
Hum yells out to Dante.
Alright, give me a second here. And then, okay, so let me set this scene, make it right. So as you guys start to, like, advance onto Zachariel's house, Stoneflame says, we've got the company from our 6. And he turns around, and some gnolls are starting to run up to you guys. And he says, you two help me out here. And the Hobgoblins and Stoneflame are going to take those guys on. Meanwhile, this is for my sanity, so I have to run 1,000 NPCs. Hope you don't mind.
Fair enough.
No, it works.
No, I like that. That's the DM strats.
Yeah, the DM strats. Okay, so let me drag you guys onto this map here. Let me make sure it's all correct. Where did I put Zach? Alright, let me double check the thing's all correct. So as you start to get closer, the light inside is barely visible, but there seems to be some firelight inside, and you can see moving figures, and they look like more gnolls just inside your house, Zachariel. And Hum calls out to Dante, and Dante starts dashing towards you guys. Arr, 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 arr. And the gnoll kind of does the hyena laugh, which I don't know if I'll be able to replicate. Takes aim with a bow, and just misses Dante as he just jumps up into Hum's arms. And we'll drag you guys to the map. And I will switch the music and we'll roll initiative. You might want to do that now.
Oh no.
Oof.
Why?
technically still have your horse, so you have a movement of 100 when you get your turn.
Alright, I have a lot.
Ooh, that's true. Mike, how long do I have my horse?
I mean,
Until something damages it.
you can just have it right now if you want. Just drag a template out. You can do that on your own, I think. You can access the templates. Okay, so I need to...
I don't think it can make an attack. It's just for cool looking.
Okay.
Oh, Dante's a token.
Yeah, I put the art there. Alright, I've got a lot of things to roll, so just stand by. Actually, no I don't. That's right, I was gonna break it up like that. Alright. So, who's first? Hum, you're first. As this gnoll knocks its arrow and points at you. What do you do?
Hum pulls out the wand of magic missiles. Which one's pointing his arrow at me?
I'll say this one.
That guy's gonna get 2 charges headed towards his head.
Alright. 4d4 plus 4. Nice roll. So that's going to be 12 damage. Wait, no. 16 damage. As he just... Anything else?
She's just gonna move forward
Alright.
and just put on her fear face.
Fear face. Alright.
The fear me face. And she steps in front of Delia so no one takes a shot at her.
Alrighty. The window here is already broken, and out from it comes this creature, and it just dashes up and gets to Tadias and takes a bite at him. 12 to hit.
That'll miss.
You're ready as you bring up what weapon?
Probably just my arm. Just kind of like hold his neck while he tries to bite me.
Alrighty. Zachriel.
Alright. This one that just ran up.
Yeah.
And knock him prone.
Alrighty. Just gotta hire that. Oh no. He falls.
And I'll rake. I'm gonna be running past him, but I'm gonna rake him with the shovel as I run. So,
Alright. That's a hit.
and second attack, I'll throw a javelin at this guy.
Alright.
That's not advantage.
As a
12.
miss, unfortunately, as it just barely grazes his side. Yeah.
That's it for me.
Thaddeus, you have a prone, snappy gnoll in front of you.
As much as I'd like to take advantage of that, I'm going to also take an opportunity attack as I move up to meet up with Zachriel.
Alright. That's right, he didn't take his opportunity attack. He'll take a disadvantaged opportunity attack. 7.
Misses.
Okay.
I kind of zoom on by, I slap Zachriel on the back, and I say, "Find them!" As I'm going to case haste on him.
Ooh. Alright.
I'm going to bonus action dash and just come back, and I'm going to cover Dante.
Alrighty. The gnoll here, who had his arrow knocked, is going to fire it at Zachriel. For 9.
I'll smash it out of the air with my shield.
Alright. This one draws its spear and dashes over to him. Two-handedly. Actually, no, he's got a shield on him, so he, with one-handedly, tries to missile at Zachriel. Oh. Nope.
I will I'll kind of like dodge to the side, and I'll just jam the face with the teeth straight at his face.
Alright.
So riposte.
That is a hit. Ah! Fuck, that's a big hit. That's 19 damage. Alright, he's staggered and bleeding as his ally comes and flanks you and goes for a spear attack. 13, 15, nope.
Yes.
Delia.
Okay, we're gonna fireball.
You're gonna fireball now? You're gonna fireball Zachariel's house?
Oh, is it made out of wood?
Absolutely.
Even if it's like out here?
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, go. Yeah, you cast fireball. Good. Let's see here. And go ahead and roll your thing. Die. Oh shit, that's a pretty sad roll, kinda.
Yep, very sad.
Let me do some saves. And oh, that doesn't work. So that guy's dead no matter what, and then this guy's also dead no matter what. And I'm pretty sure, yep, this guy gets fried. Okay. I'll put this in the GM layer, and then if you cast Fireball again, I can just bring it
Okay.
up. Alright.
Can she carve out the house?
Well, she got the torch and or the porch, and now it's kind of like the edge of it is kind of blackened with ash.
That's fine.
Hum is going to cast Enhance Ability.
All right. On who?
On our dear friend Zachriel. He's going
Wait,
to...
enhance ability is 2, isn't it? Second level?
It's...
You use 3, you get to target 2 creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
If you're trying to get 2 people.
I'm going to get our 2 gentlemen with this,
All right.
and they're going to do... they're going to do the bull strength.
All right. You guys feel a lot more strong.
Oh no! Let's do the bear's endurance. Let's give them the extra 2d6 hit point.
Alrighty.
Do you want to roll those, or should we?
I think you guys.
Yeah, you guys can each roll your own if you want.
Okay.
And then she's going to use her ring to viciously mock this one that's left, kind of burning and.
All right. Probably not gonna save. So... Nope. It dies. All right. Zachriel.
All right, hasted action dash.
All right. Do you go into the house? The door's closed. Or you go through the window. Fuck yeah.
I just dive through.
You can. Alright, so now I'm gonna roll initiative for all these guys. Let's see here.
Oh my god.
You see
Who's dead?
You see a body. They're like snacking at it and they look up at you. And they're gonna start heading toward you as soon as I roll their initiative. Where the fuck? There it is. Alright. Sort this B. Oh wait, I already sorted it. Alright, cool. Take your turn.
Alright, I'll continue my movement.
Are you on?
I'm gonna kick this door open.
Alright. Kick the door to your daughter's room open. You see more.
I'll move inside.
Move inside, and this creature kind of is like sitting on the toilet. Arrgh! Starts to stand up. I need to roll his initiative. Must have rolled it twice.
I don't see her.
You don't see her. Is that your turn?
No. I'm gonna run back out here.
All right.
The rest of my movement. Now I have 2 attacks. Javelins at this guy.
Alrighty.
That was 120?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
hasted, buddy.
Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm gonna run past. So, hang on now.
Yeah, because you got double
That's
speed
20
and
to
you
get
dash.
inside. Was the window difficult terrain?
Nah, because you have haste, I'll say you can just dive through it.
Okay. 20. 20. 20. 100. I get to the door.
Okay.
Kick that bitch open.
You're gonna aggro fucking everybody.
Yes, I am.
Alright, you kick that door open. You see these 2 gnolls doing very disgusting things in you and your wife's bed. Things I will not bear.
Oh.
Things I will not
That's
bear.
not even right.
Things I will not bear to repeat. As you see, actually, I'll repeat one thing. As you see, this gnoll here turns to look at you as he has the other gnoll coming out of his mouth, and the markings on his chest glow. The weird spiral, the weird purple spiral.
Now I'll throw 2 javelins.
All right. That is a hit. Alright. Both of those hit. For 8 and 7. Ugh! Alright. Let me roll their initiatives. Oh, perfect. Alright. Is that your turn, Zachriel?
That is my turn.
Alright. There's one down here. Comes out. Actually gets to the door. And then kind of dashes. And you hear him. And they all sort of look at and they just start yammering at each other. This one up here hops off of the bed after coughing this guy out. And runs to you. And is going to... He actually grabs a glaive which was on the floor and he starts to spin it. And then... Wait, no, hold on. I had the wrong sheet open. He doesn't have a glaive. He has no weapon as he comes in, slashes at you with his claw for a crit.
That's a hit.
For 9 damage. Claws you again. 17.
That's a riposte.
Alright. That's a hit. For 11 bludgeoning, for 13 bludgeoning. And he's going to... And he just lurches forward with his maw open, tries to bite you. 20.
That meets.
That meets. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me. As you
Your
take...
AC was 18 before the haste?
Oh,
You get plus
right.
2.
Yeah, +2. I have 22.
Oh, fuck.
That's a miss.
God damn it! I keep getting... Alright. Well, you don't even have to make the save. As,
Hell yeah.
You just... You see it, like, coming in right for your shoulder, and you manage to dodge out of the way just in time. Alright. This one is going to come over to here, look out the window and see all of you, and then it's going to burst out, take more speed, get up to Hum, and is going to bite at her. 23, because he didn't have disadvantage.
That hits.
That's gonna be... Or... Was that a crit? No. I don't know why. Oh! Wait, what? Stand by. I don't know why I rolled that extra dice, so you take 4 damage. Dice.
We're gonna move up and we're gonna cover him, so 10, 15, 20, and I'm gonna stab into him with Rezier.
Alright. That's a hit.
Yeah.
11.
Do it again.
That's a hit. 10. And he looks super fucked up.
Alright, I think I see a weakness in there, so I'm gonna try to exploit that.
Alrighty. You exploit it and kill him.
Alright, I have 10 more feet of movement, so I'll just kind of get up closer to the door. Call it turn.
Alrighty. This one goes up. It's going to attack Zachriel. And just starts to... You just see all these bites come in from behind you. 1, 2, 3. 24 hits, I know it.
3rd hits, yeah.
3 piercing. And this one is going to just come down and sort of look at Tadias tauntingly. I'm gonna mark that. Alright, that one's dead. That one's dead. Alright. This guy hops out of bed being freshly birthed and runs up to Zachriel and is going to bite him. 1, 2, 3, 6, and 10 piercing. As he just slashes his teeth into your flesh through your armor. This one's going to come up and laugh with his buddy, looking down at Tadias. Delia,
I have a question.
ask.
Would Dante be considered a willing creature for polymorph?
Absolutely.
I want you to tell me how you make him a willing creature for the fun of it. But I would say
Just
yes.
remember-
I just want to... yeah?
Is it that one? Isn't Polymorph the one where you can only turn it to equal to its level?
Oh, yeah. So, CR2 creature. Or CR4. He'll only be able to turn into a CR4 creature.
Oh, that's okay, because I can't... I'm assuming that a huge creature cannot fit through that window. So...
Not without breaking a bunch.
I'm actually going to turn him into a giant boar.
Okay.
This is gonna be fun.
That is CR2.
Dice is gonna have a
Oh,
flashback.
no. You can't. The creature has to be the level of the CR, of the... Dante can't be a creature that's higher than CR...
Eighth, probably, with Dante?
Eighth or quarter.
Oh.
It's based on how tough they are. That's why when you cast it on us, we can be giant things. When it's Dante, you can turn him into a different Dante-like thing. What you're thinking about is true polymorph, and you can definitely do that later.
Okay. I'm gonna ride up on my horse,
Alright.
and I'm going to express to Tadias, well, actually, we're just gonna...
I really fucked you up by making this fight in the wooden house.
Yes. You sure have. I can't do anything.
You don't have ice spells?
I have Ray of Frost.
Hmm.
And I assume, like, Shatter is still gonna break shit.
I mean, it would damage anything that's made out of stone, which is maybe the fireplace. You've been here, so you know that there's like a fireplace here that's sort of in the center. And that the stoves are like metal. The only thing you really be risk is this extension over here, which is all stone, but the rest is wood.
Okay, then we're gonna cast Shatter, right in these boys here.
Okay. It's gonna be a con save. big one. On. Why? Oh, they're all dead. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so what is that? 7. What's the damage? That's 24?
Yes.
So that guy is dead. What the fuck? That guy's dead. This guy takes half. And then the other guy, dead. Alright. Alright, stand by. That's happening.
So Hum's gonna run up to Tadias, and she's gonna shoot 2 magic missile, 2 charges at this gentleman here, or the no the.
Alright. Two charges, 8 damage. So he takes 8 force damage, staggers, but still has some fight left in him. Anything else?
She's gonna stay here next to Tadias.
Alright. Alright, well this one, seeing that he's crowded out the door, is going to burst through the door here, and then looks at Hum, and starts to try to snack upon her. Bite! 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 Ooh,
The last one hits.
for 9 damage. Dead. Zachariel. Justin, you're muted. Or you're AFK.
Okay. You hear me?
I can't now.
There it is.
Okay. I don't know what that was, but I'm gonna unload on this guy,
Who guy?
the
This one?
marky guy.
Alright.
So haste action. I guess I'll try and knock him prone.
Alright. That's just your bonus action though, right?
Yeah, but I'm unloading on him.
Alright.
Just watched him vomit at another knoll.
Sure did. He gives you a good fight, but he does manage, or you do manage to knock him down. Good roll.
Hell yeah.
22 hits. For 11.
So is the hasted action for attack, is that multi-attack or is that just
It's
single
just
attack?
single weapon attack.
Single weapon.
Alright, well here comes 2 more.
Ridmical.
You know what? We're gonna make that a brutal attack.
Alright. We're probably gonna do him in. That's gonna be 13 and what if I can superiority 18 in addition. Alright, yeah. How do you do it?
I I just shove Suni down his throat.
Oh yeah, and it decapitates him, and you see like what looks like a knoll in the process of like developing as a fetus in his throat, but it stops, and it just kind of like oozes nastiness.
God, that's gross.
All right,
My next attack. This guy.
alrighty.
Oh, not advantage. But...
Not advantage, but that hits. For 10 bludgeoning.
All right, now I'm gonna action surge.
Oh fuck. Hits. 9. Still alive. Kind of
That's it.
uncalibrated through the haste and your anger, and you missed that one. Alright, that guy is not anymore.
Get out of my house!
Alright. This one comes in, kind of looks around like, and then looks down and sees Tadias. And he's going to come over here, and he will, wait, can he actually? Hang on. Does he have his thing? He does have his thing. He rushes out, goes to bite Tadias.
He
He can try. Sure will. 16.
That'll miss.
Alright. Tadias, it's your turn.
I think I'm gonna do my own form of riposte, which means go in my initiative and stab him.
Hit. For 9.
So I kind of just catch him while he's running in, grab the back of his scruff, and just begin gut stabbing him.
Alrighty. 26 hits. 10.
His tummy seems real soft, so I'm gonna do it again and miss, but I'm gonna improvise.
And improvise.
Yeah! I kind of like drop the razor, so I kind of pull his head down and try to shove him into it while it falls on the ground.
And you sure do, and you kill him. Alright.
I kick it up to my boot, walk it in here, and I kind of like take a little bit of a crouch so Hum can jump through the window off my back.
This guy's still here, by the way.
Yeah.
Alright. It's your turn.
That's why I'm staying there.
It's your turn, Vox. Next.
Next.
Fox kind of peek in the window.
Okay. There is... You see this creature. Just kind of like... Looks like he's kind of bored. And all the chaos outside doesn't seem to bother him too much.
Is the window still there? Or is it broken? By now?
The window is broken.
Just gonna shoot at it.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do something.
So it hasn't noticed her yet, right?
No.
So she's gonna take a little time to get her aim right.
Alright, 19 hits. You still have it to GM.
Fixed.
Plus what? Surely there's more than that. Yeah. Alright. Anything else?
So I can do a bonus action.
You've used your bonus action.
Okay. Just kind of get hidden.
Alright. Turns around That's his turn. Or that's your turn. All right. Zachriel, the Gnar behind you, is going to go in. The 23 hit.
Yeah, it does.
All right. 5 piercing, 4 piercing. As it starts needling you. Dead. One in front of you, still alive. Angry, starts to try to eat you. 23 will hit for 3 piercing. Come down here. Kind of shakes its head, looks at Delia. It's going to dash at her. Actually, wait. I don't think he even has to use that. Oh, he just goes right over to her and is going to start biting her. 1, 2. Jesus Christ. Fuck! None of them hit. How does Delia dodge all this?
I don't know, to be honest with you.
He trips over his fallen comrade and is like biting at the ground because he was so ready to just start biting he didn't account for
Maybe
tripping.
like my phantom steed like rears up as he's like falling and he doesn't manage to get me.
Yeah. Well, it's your turn now, and you have this stumbling knoll in front of you.
I mean, he's gonna get some magic missiles.
All right. He's very fucked up. He's dead. Anything else, Delia?
Can my horse go through that window? Is it broke enough for that, or do I have to hop down?
Really? Hang on. Let me actually get something on the board. I'll use the ward horse token. Simple enough.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna hop down
Okay.
and head through. Well,
Horse probably can't really get in there.
yeah. I think that'll just be my turn.
Alright. Hum.
Hum is going to pull out her rapier and aim at this knoll here that was biting it.
Alrighty. That's a hit. You don't have advantage, but you hit. 4 piercing. Anything else?
And she's going to use her last vicious mock to mock him.
Alright. Totally fails. 3 psychic. And he turns his eyes on you. Don't let me forget, you mocked him. Oh, it's his turn. I don't have to. Alright. He's going to try to bite you. But he's going to do it with disadvantage at first. 14.
Misses.
15.
Meets.
Alright, the 15, you take 5 piercing. That's it for him. Zachriel.
Alright, going after the guy in front of me.
That's a hit. He's dead.
I'll turn around and slam this guy with the shield to knock him down.
Ah! Oh,
Ooh.
he might stay up. Yeah.
Ooh.
He bites Suni's spade and spits it out. Haste.
Alright, one more.
That
God.
hit. Or it misses.
Alright, that's it.
He does the hyena laugh. And it is that one's turn. Who's dead? Tadias.
Let's cut up the one in front of me.
Alright.
Did I see where that arrow came from? It felt like it just came out of nowhere.
What arrow?
Never mind. Oh, wrong button, but yeah. Does that hit?
You didn't see an arrow. That hits.
Alright, I'm gonna roll res real quick for my second hit because I need that damage card. So that would hit as well?
That does hit as well.
Yeah, I'll roll both. Yeah.
8 and 9. That is a total of 17 and is dead. Cut him up.
And I guess I'll bonus action dash and just get right behind and start helping Zachary over there.
Alright.
I'm not able to move forward. I'm not able to move in.
I didn't undo the dynamic lighting on the door. Let me do that. Yeah.
There we go. So, yeah. Bow. That's turn.
Alright.
I just yell over to him, where are they?
I don't know.
Vox.
I have an idea.
Vox, it's your turn. You hear that cry from this direction.
She shoots off the bow again on that one.
Oh, okay.
I imagine it's looking towards the window right now.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna roll his initiative now. Are you to GM? Oh, that's why. 14. Hang on. 14, I think, misses. Yeah, it misses. He growls. Yeah, he starts walking toward you, but he doesn't have his turn yet because he rolled just above you, which is advantageous to you. Anything else?
No, I'll just stay here.
Alright, you're gonna stay right there. Okay. This one
I'm gonna go behind a little bit.
does the laughing hyena laugh and is going to attack Zachriel. Dead. Bite. None of them hit.
None.
Alright. Yulia.
Okay, I'm gonna come inside. And we're gonna send some scorching rays at this one.
Alright.
Actually, can I do magic missiles? I forgot. It's a wooden house.
You can do magic missiles.
Okay.
Okay, big hit. That total, 16. Super hurt. Anything else?
I rolled all 3s on that. That's crazy.
Cool stuff.
No, that's it.
Ham's gonna run up next to Delia. Oh, I can't come in that way. I think she can get to here. And she's gonna be looking at this one. Well, actually, she's gonna send a couple magic missiles this way. She should have more left.
Where is she sending it to?
To this guy here.
Okay. How many more of those charges do you got?
I have 3 left, so I'm gonna send 2, and that's it.
Okay. The magic missile gnomes. That's 2 charges, so 12. Thaddeus, you see this one in front of you just crumple. And anything else, Ham?
She's just looking at to see if she can tell who this is. She can't get close enough.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't really tell quite yet. You hear some shouts and grumbles from this way, and Noel is going to jump out of the window right in front of you, Vox, and is going to attack. A bite. Does that hit next?
Misses.
Alright. Zachriel.
Alright. I'm gonna move over here, kick this door.
Alright. When you kick the door open, you take attacks. As this guy was waiting for that to happen. These are going to be with advantage. Bite. Right. The
Two
24
hits.
and the 25 hit for 7 and 5 piercing. Still your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna knock him down.
Knock him down. Nope, he's proned. 26 hits. 14 bludgeoning. Then he's probably dead, yeah. Just annihilate him. Alright, anything else?
Push the door open.
Alright. Push the door open. And at first it looks empty, but then you step in and you see this guy here about to run toward the window. This one here outside the window, and he looks like he's lashing out at somebody just next to him out of your sight.
Alright, how much movement did I just... Alright, I can get up there.
Okay.
And I'll make an attack at this guy who's lashing out at someone.
You see
I
this
don't know who that is.
from the corner of your eye. You see. Well, go ahead and make your attack. That's a hit. 13.
I'll make that a goading.
Big hit. Alright. Say wisdom save, right?
Wait, did our proficiency go up?
Yeah, it did.
So my DC is 16 now.
Alright, well, he fails that too. And he turns around. Yeah! Alright, 5 superiority. He's super bloodied and battered. Nice.
Alright. Bonus action dash, because I'm going to need it to get over there. So use the ruler, I guess. Yeah. So I just barely make it to the edge over here, and I'm going to throw stuff at this guy. So, Razor.
Sorry, he's throwing it at this guy.
The big one.
This
That's
guy.
Zero.
Alright, that hits. Wait. Yes, that hits, barely.
Oh, alright.
9.
Then, while it's still floating back to me in the air, I'm going to throw a hand axe.
That's a hit.
And I use my bonus action, so that is all I can do.
Alright. The hand axe embeds it into itself into its skull. Creature falls over. Didn't even get to act. Vox, it's your turn. You see a gentleman that matches the description you were told.
She takes out her short sword and goes to slice this guy's head off.
That's a hit. And it's probably gonna do it, yep. Clean cut as this Nar falls down.
And I just nod at Zachariel.
Get too comfortable. This creature pops out of the hatch and runs right toward Hum and Delia and starts to just bite at both of them. We're gonna do 1 on Hum and 2 on Delia. Hum doesn't have advantage, but 17.
Hits.
And then Delia.
14 hits.
14 hits, okay. So that's 4 for Delia, that's 3 for Hum. Alright. That was your turn. Retribution.
Let's see. Yeah, let's do a vampiric touch.
Ooh. That fucking kills him. Maybe. Roll the damage. That hits for sure. Oh, 7. Never mind. That's a sad roll. Oh, that's
It
pretty
sure is.
Alright. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, Hum.
Hum is going to just stab her rapier at him.
Alrighty. You could get flanking with Delia if you want. Oh, never mind, you crit. Yeah. Big hit, and are you gonna add anything to that?
She just guts him. She takes and she stabs in and just brings it up really hard.
He tries to like move closer to bite you one more time because he still has life in him. Alright. Anything else?
And then she turns around and she gets up to the table and she pulls up on the head of this whomever it is.
Oh, the head, it's like unrecognizable. But the clothing is the clothing is indicative of Forthstride militia. And you're gonna take an opportunity attack because he's alive. If you move away from him.
Oh, I thought I killed this guy.
No, he still has life in him. I said that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, you're gonna take the bite. He's gonna try to bite you. 20
He gets
for 6 piercing. Alright. Is that it for your turn?
Yep.
Alright. Bursting out from this water closet, Tadias, this creature comes up to you and it's gonna start.
15 and 7 will both hit.
One more. 24.
That one will hit for sure.
6 piercing.
And I gotta make a con save.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Haste is
no. Is that
I mean,
real?
he only had 3 turns left.
It's true, but now it's his turn and he is swamped.
Whoa.
What's it look like?
I go to speak to this person that.
Tadias, it's your turn now.
I would like to return the favor of the stabbins.
That's a hit. 11. That's a hit. For 8.
And I'm just gonna like go down and try to cut his leg off right at the knee.
Alright, that is a miss.
Yeah.
Because he kind of like lifts his leg up at the last second.
Save the improvise, but just kind of move over here and check this bathroom, make sure there's no one else in here.
Alright, hang on, let me. There is nobody else. Oh, come on. And, toilet, sink, shower. The new technology from Clear Currents. Box.
She steps onto this dead carcass here, looks at Zachriel, offers a hand. She says, "Help a lady up by chance?" Because he is kind of in the way.
Well, I'm stunned, so.
Alright.
Or is there room I can get by? Or is
You
he...
could slink through. I mean, you're acrobatic. It's not, I'm not gonna, you know. I'll say you can get in. It'll take you 10, 20 feet of movement to actually get past him, but you can get in.
Okay, I'll get in. Bye. And I will aim at him.
Alright. That's a hit. 7 piercing. You can also add sneak attack if you want, but he goes down. Tadias, you see this arrow just right through this creature's neck.
I wipe away the little bit of blood that splatters on my cheek.
Alright. This knoll, probably its last thing, is going to chomp at Delia. 1, 2, 3, 17s.
Yep.
Bop. That's its turn. As it's all up in your face, Delia, what do you do?
They're
Okay.
always in my face.
Have Vampiric Touch up, that's right. Oh, you need to make saves for Vampiric Touch.
Oh, I didn't.
Vampiric Touch is a concentration spell, no?
Yes, it
I
is.
had no
You get to
idea.
keep using it over and over again.
Alright, well, you lose Vampiric Touch, unfortunately.
See, I just thought it was a one-time thing. So,
Oh, well, learn.
well, Well, shoot. Let's do a thunder wave.
All right. Boom! There's no way you can do less damage than, yeah, it crumples and falls over. Pushes back and just kind of tumbles to the floor. And, out of initiative. Let me change the music. And, well, can you guys keep going, or do you want to break? Just because we're near the end. 40 minutes.
Take a quick
I'm good.
5-minute break.
Okay, let's take 5.
I think we're all here.
We're all here.
Excellent. I had to scarf some garlic bread down my throat. Alright, so, out of initiative. What do all these dead gnolls lie around your house, Zachriel?
Who are you?
She goes over and
Rose.
gets her arrow from this one.
She can, and Zachriel, you watch as this woman, this stranger, completely ignores you and goes to get her arrow.
Wasn't a bad shot.
Thank you. You must be Tadius.
We're at a disadvantage. Who are you?
Oh, and the fellow behind me, he must be Zachriel, right?
I have a feeling this wasn't
Why
a
are you in my
coincidence.
Oh, my apologies. Gordon sent me.
Where are my wife and daughter?
I believe with Gordon. He sent me here to clear the place. But they just kept coming. I was overrun. It was nice that you guys came.
The gnomes not knowing that she knows where the family is. We're poking our head in this trapdoor, yelling their names.
It's not that big in there, right?
No, it's not. Oh, no. They're with Gordon. You don't need to go down there.
How do we know they're with Gordon?
Well, this strange lady just told us.
Oh, so we believe all the strange ladies that walk up?
Well, she was attacking the gnolls.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do a quick insight check, I suppose?
Go for it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're fine.
You have no reason to disbelieve.
It wasn't coincidence. She showed up here, shot the null directly in the face.
Mm-hmm. Let's get to Gordon then.
Agreed. I'm looking at my house.
We can put it back later. The headquarters, right? As I kind of like look at Vox.
Yes, let's go.
Okay. Alright. Walking back to Forthstride. Fuck, it's still... Okay, so it is the evening of Kythron 20, because you guys pushed so fucking hard.
Oh yeah.
Which means that Gordon's task force is behind you now. Okay, this is perfect. Still have a little bit of time. Okay, so I need to look at my notes. Ba-ba-da. All kinds of town stuff, important things. Bless you, bless you, bless you.
Thank you.
Okay. Walking into Forthstride. I'm gonna have the map up for myself. because there's some details that. Oh yeah, so let me put you guys back to the world map. Okay. As you advance on to Forthstride, it's getting dark. The sun has set. It's starting to get dark. Oh, as you leave the house, actually, Stoneflame and the two hobgoblins, Madik and Vardik, they covered with Knoll's blood. Stoneflame says, "We had a great time. Killed a whole bunch of Knolls. I'm enjoying myself so far. Forthstride's a wonderful city."
It's not usually like this, but
Oh,
enjoy it while you can.
I see.
Knolls attack pretty well every day, but not like this.
So as you guys get to Forthstride, you see the citadel looming, barely lit by the last vestiges of sunlight. And as you get closer through the main road, you see the guardhouse in front of the first bridge across is completely demolished. And as you pass by and go past, you can see what look like you can just make out what looks like smoldering, like smoke that's the result of smoldering. And you can see, you look up to the citadel. So, if I can just find out eventually, but oh wait, Forthstride's a hill. Okay, you see several buildings up on the hill of Forthstride that are completely demolished, and other buildings that look like they're heavily damaged. That's what you get at first glance. Let's take you there now, actually. So you see Citadel Hill. Actually, down the road, you see what looks like militiamen starting to escort people. And he says, come on, this way! To the Citadel! You'll be safe in the warrens." You overhear that, and you see them start to go up the hill here. What are you guys doing? I gotta change this out of the box.
As we begin walking into town, I'm going to look at Zachariel and say, "I know you want to be with your family, but I believe they're safe now. Might we go check on Gizo and mine?"
Absolutely.
So I start heading towards that street where all the bar taverns are.
Alright.
And Hum is hot on his heel.
Alright, so. I forgot to do thing. Okay, well, you gotta tell me how you plan to get there. Actually move your tokens, because it's important.
I believe it's over here, right? Somewhere around there?
Bardos Row is over here.
Gotcha. So if we go straight through, we're going to industrial, and then we have to turn on the big road. Or we can go this kind of back path. Probably the back path, I'm thinking, is more direct. Yeah. So I'm going to just start moving this way and cross this bridge if it looks like it doesn't.
Alright, as you start walking across the bridge, which actually has several Null corpses kind of lining it, as you cross the bridge, you see the River Plaza, and you see fire, like a campfire. And as you draw nearer, you see a whole bunch of gnolls. About something like 10 of them just sitting around, and you see like they have like weird carpets or maybe pelts. And let's see, who has the highest perception of you guys?
I have a passive of 18.
Oh, Tadias.
I got 19.
There. Vox got it.
Oh, Vox. All right. Well, so you guys cross a bridge, no?
Attempted to.
All right, so you cross the bridge. It's easy enough. You get to the other side of the bridge. You can see a camp of gnolls on the river plaza here, and you can see that they have something on a spit roasting over a fire.
Does it look vaguely humanoid?
Certainly does.
How many gnolls are there, did you say?
10.
I'm gonna kind of crouch down and look over to Delia. I don't think we're worried about Zachriel's house here.
There's 10 gnolls there.
Yep. From where you are, you can barely make them out, but the scale is the scale. So if you're not close enough, you can't reach them with fireball if you tried. You have to get closer.
We can try to get around, be sneaky, but if we alert them, they'll chase us down and we'll bring trouble to people.
I'll try and get closer so I can get them.
We'll move with you.
So I'm gonna get within 150 feet. I want to make their little campfire explode and kill them.
All right.
Try
so let me think about this. There's really nothing that. Yeah. Okay. So you get close. They sort of notice you. They start to like at each other, and some of them start to stand up. They grab their weapons, but you find yourself within that. You find yourself within that area. Light them up.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and roll that. Or 30. Alright, so I need to roll a whole bunch of shit. What the fuck? Oh, I already have it open. Roll, okay. Or one of them takes stuff. Big fool. So entertaining. One of them saves, so we'll say that you save. Matter.
It is pretty well.
Fails and dies. Okay. So they start to run. One of them stays back, while 4 of them start to run toward Delia, or run toward the party. So let's see. They're within 150 feet. Let me see if I can just. Okay. So I'm just gonna put you guys in the corner here. Okay, we'll start initiative that way. Perfect. Okay. Do this without being too. Okay. Take you there.
Coming running at us.
Yeah, I'll take you to the map in a second. Truncated it a little bit. Flavor of the hour is Pillars of Eternity. Alright. There. Yeah. Alright. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, and the 10 points should be gone now because it's been over an hour.
Alrighty. Shit. Fuck. Alright. Want to shift anybody? Alright, give me a second here. Okay, perfect. Alright. Oh, you go first again. They start to run toward you after Delia had unleashed that fireball at him.
I'm just gonna run forward and ready crossbow bolt should they get close.
Alrighty. One's going to dash toward you. Does that trigger your thing?
Yeah, he's yeah. Yep.
Alright. That misses, unfortunately, as it clatters on the ceramic ground. He dashes up to there. Oh, that's the language. That's right, I remember now. He gets up to you, makes a bite attack. For 18.
Hits.
It's for 4 piercing. Alright. This one also swarms you and bites. For 11.
Misses.
And they're all... You smell like this nasty burning fur. 17.
Hits.
Or 5 piercing. Tadias.
I'm gonna go help out Hum as fast as I can.
Alright.
I'll cut up this one.
Alrighty. That's a hit. Dead. Slash.
I will throw Rezier at this one.
Hey, Nix, did you delete Nox by accident? Because I don't see your token. I dragged it on there. There you go.
Was that the same art? It's different.
That's not mine.
Oh, it's not, sorry. What the fuck? Hang on. Oh, I see what happened.
Yeah, there I am.
Yeah, there you go. And I still have one more attack of my thing, so I'm gonna attack this guy with a thrown Rezier.
Alrighty. You have to roll initiative again, if you haven't already. That's a hit and dead.
Yeah, I guess I'll bonus action dash and at least get here.
Alright.
That'll be it.
Delia.
We're gonna send a firebolt at this one.
Alrighty. That's a hit and a kill.
And I'm gonna move forward.
One second. Alrighty. Okay. Snow is going to get over to here, knock an arrow, and fire it at Tadias. 9.
That misses.
To the ground. One is going to run to Tadias and bite him. 18.
That'll hit.
For 6 piercing. Box.
Crit.
Box.
Yeah, gonna come over here, shoot at the one beside Tadias. Did this one? Yeah, that one went to hit.
Did. Unfortunate. Anything else?
Just gonna get up a little bit.
Alright. This one angrily walks a few feet up here and is going to shoot twice. One at Delia, one at Vox. Oh. Oh! Wow. Alright.
Nice.
Just arrows, just twang, twang, and they're like spinning in the air. Zachriel.
All right. I'm gonna dash down behind this guy.
Alrighty.
That'll be it.
Okay, hum.
I'm just gonna try to take aim at this guy with a crossbow again.
Alrighty. That's a hit. For 5, it's enough to take it down.
She's gonna move forward next to Zachriel.
Alrighty. That one's dead. I think. That one's also dead. And that one's also dead. Tadias.
Alright. Distances. Yeah, I can just get to him. So I will bonus action dash, run up and say hi to this guy.
Alright.
Hi means stab it.
That's a hit. That's a dead.
And he is... I think he's in disadvantage range of my dagger.
Alright.
So I'm going to throw that with disadvantage.
That's a hit. Slams into him and shoots out to go back to you.
As it kind of slicks back my belt, I'm going to just take a look around and see if there's anybody else, and that'll be my turn.
Alright. You still see this guy who you just stabbed. Delia.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna firebolt this one.
Alright. Hit.
Aw.
5. That's a sad roll. Still alive. Not this knoll, though. Not this other knoll. Box.
I think I can get up to here. And let's shoot at him.
Alright. That's unfortunately a miss. The Knoll Pack Lord drops his arrow, or drops his bow, pulls out his blade, and just stamps over to Vox and takes a few slashes at her. 8, 7. She dodges nimbly for each of them. Zachriel.
Again, I die. That's it for me.
Alright.
Hum is going to move forward. And she's going to shoot her crossbow one more time.
Alright. That's a miss.
And miss horribly.
Dias, finish the fight.
Alright.
Finish him.
Alright, I'm just gonna like kinda dash up and do a giant jump down onto his shoulders as I kinda stab into him.
That's a hit.
Oh, that should be normal, yeah. Change that and roll this Damish.
You knock him to the ground and he gives his last breath.
I kinda walk past Zachariel in a huff and go check on this spit.
As do I. Without the huffing.
Alright, I'm going to change the music. And you look around and you see, like, now that you're out of the heat of battle here, you see, like, on the, where the plaza ends and where it's, like, normal road, you see, Stoneflame and the Hobgoblins fighting off another, small band of gnolls, like, 5 of them, and taking them down. Last one falls, and Stoneflame just kind of jogs over. I'm having so much fun! But there was a person who was calling out to me on the other side of the river.
What they look like?
He looked like, Let me drag Stoneflame out real quick, just so that I can visual aid where he is. Why is your token so tiny? Oh, because of the... yeah. He, looked like him, and you notice that over here is a pile of militiamen. He looked like he had those clothes on.
Can we recognize this?
Oh no, it's cooked. It looks like human though, but it's cooked. Any identifying features are just scorched, especially with Delia's fireball.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the fireball out of the fire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do my best to remove the body from the fire and give it a little bit more dignity than what it's got.
Alright. Cool. So what do you guys do now?
I'm still huffing it towards Varus-Lane.
Okay. So, we definitely don't have time for that. So I am going to end the session. Sorry about that weird beginning, Joy. I hope my voiceover was okay. Good night.
Bye, Joy!
Bye, Joy.